So today we celebrate the feast day of the great Saint Anthony of Padua, and one of my favorite relics of all time, of course, is Saint Anthony's tongue and Saint Anthony's jaw. That is what I named my podcast after. And the story goes that when Saint Anthony was canonized, they went to go move his remains to a new shrine, and when they dug him up, they found that his jaw and his tongue had remained incorrupt. It had a pink hue still. It was almost as if it was alive. Many people know that part of the story, but not many people know the why. Why would God allow a tongue and jawbone to remain incorrupt? And to understand that, we have to go all the way back to St. Anthony's early priesthood. It was during a ceremony in which many Dominicans and Franciscans were receiving holy orders, and they asked someone to do a homily. However, no one was prepared. But they offered St. Anthony to do it because he was educated, but he had never preached before. So in that moment, he said a prayer to the Holy Spirit. And it said that the Holy Spirit came over him, and the Holy Spirit guided his jaw and his tongue so he could speak the words of the Lord. And ever since, he was known as this great orator and this great speaker. And it said that he was so full of grace that holiness still remained after death. And that is why relics are important. It's because it shows us that we become so transformed by the love of God that it even can be felt in our remains and bones. So may St. Anthony of Padua pray for us.